Welcome to Brain Wreck. I'm Jason Axe.
And I'm Kevin Graham.
And this is the podcast that's going to fill you up with so much Wednesday wisdom. You're going to be excreting it, and then you can pass it on.
No.
Did I use a word?
God, no.
I used a word.
Can we start over?
Sure, let me hit the theme.
Okay, go ahead. Do it again.
Here we go.
All right.
It's a nice theme, you know?
You're not supposed to talk over the thing.
Oh, shit.
Start over. Start.
Welcome to Brain Wreck. I'm Jason Axe.
I don't like that. I don't like what's happening to the show.
What do you mean?
It's weird.
It's a party over here.
It's
a party over there.
Party far over there. I ain't partying over here.
Hip hop parade.
Oh God.
Oh.
Are you in like a '90s mood today? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, you know I'm the king of wishful thinking.
Nice. High five. Good for you. All right, I get that reference. Listen to a lot of that lately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, did that come organically?
Oh, it sure did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you haven't seen the music video remake that was done on Fallon?
No.
No? Oh man.
I listen to that song at least 5 times a week.
Really?
Yes.
High five. Good for you, sir. Because I'm not a big fan of Jimmy Fallon.
Right.
But
he's kind of a twat.
He is kind of a twat.
Yeah.
He does, however, do one segment that I am a fan of. And he's done it a couple of times with Paul Rudd, where they'll recreate legit shot for shot, like older music videos.
Okay.
And Paul Rudd sings, and the last one they did was King of Wishful Thinking.
Really?
It's fantastic.
They had the white shirt with the leather jacket?
Oh, like the whole, like the limo.
The big white room?
The big white room.
Okay.
Like him in the
Right
tank
on.
top just howling at the camera.
See, I know that video.
Yeah.
I don't need any refreshers.
Yes,
That's...
Yeah. Wow. See, great start. Great start to the show. I'm
way better.
Way better.
Okay.
Start with that next time. I don't want to hear about your. I don't want to hear about your forceful excretions on people.
No, wisdom.
Right. That's all right. Your terminology there.
Well, yeah, like I'm a human dictionary.
You sure?
Something like that. I got Wikipedia.
You're more like a human Wikipedia.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because a lot of it, I feel like a lot of the information you could go, oh, that's interesting, but it's probably not true.
That's fair. That's a fair on that one. But anyway, on to the normal show, I guess.
To the show. We've got drinks in hand.
Again, we didn't learn from our lesson last week.
Nope. I was going to, because here's the thing. I've been trying to drink a lot more water lately. Not because I don't drink enough water as it is.
Right.
But I've been feeling more dehydrated when I'm sleeping.
Oh.
Like I'll wake up in the middle of the night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not like I'm sleeping and I have like this out-of-body experience where I'm like, man, I just feel really tired. Or really thirsty, rather.
See, I had the same issue, and I solved that problem by putting a humidifier in the room. Because the water gets absorbed through the skin.
Okay.
You breathe it in.
Yeah.
It gets absorbed in the body.
Yeah.
You're a little less dehydrated.
Right.
Yeah.
We have one of those in the room.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you.
We haven't used it in a while.
Well, then use it.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Sure, I guess. I'm trying to just drink more water. I feel like that's a good first step.
Okay.
Because I feel like that.
What is this 12-step program?
It is. The first step is unplugging the dehumidifier. The second step is getting a glass of water. 3 through 12 is just having another glass of water.
Okay.
Oh, no, because I figure like if I at least consciously make the effort to drink more water, not only will I stay hydrated, but I'll stop drinking other stuff like that, isn't necessarily great for you.
Sure.
Like beer.
That's debatable.
But, I was getting ready to leave, and I opened up the fridge, and I still have a crisper full of these.
Okay.
And I was like, you know what? It's been a while since I've had an ultra premium experience.
Really?
So, and this is the Chris Pratt beer.
Is it now?
It is, yeah. And I mean, he's good looking. So
like Colt 45 is to Lando.
Mick Ultra is to
Star-Lord. Okay.
Yeah.
Right on. I drink Four Loko. I have to tell you.
What would Four Loko be for?
Booger.
Spot on. Spot on. Like, without hesitation. Like, just out of the cannon. Boom. You're doing it.
I know. I'm fucking on fire tonight. Let's see. Well, I was going to go somewhere. Oh, I was going to say 2 weeks in a row drinking. I think you got a problem, fella.
I don't know yet.
Okay. Well, something's obviously going on. Something has changed, my friend, to where unlike me, who just drinks all the time, you know, you're up in your game, as it were.
I mean, I don't know if I am necessarily. Okay. I've been known to party.
Oh, have you now?
Oh, I have.
Okay.
And you know, have a drink from time to time.
Uh-huh.
I think really what it is just I haven't really drank a lot in a while.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. The trick to it is to not drink a lot. It's to drink the right amount. See, I'm getting into this whole thing about like portioning my food now.
Oh, okay.
Because before, like whenever I would get like a lot of food, I would eat the entire plate.
Okay.
And then I would eat the food. But then what I would do, fucking stonewalling me. Thank you.
What?
Jack.
No, I'm listening. I'm intensely listening.
That just went right over your head. You know, sometimes I do need you to be like, ha ha ha, that way the joke plays.
Wait, what was the joke?
Never mind. It's a joke in itself. So I am a man who really enjoys food.
Okay.
I enjoy all sorts of food.
Okay.
So whenever it's in front of me, I will eat most, if not all of it.
Right.
Which, you know, it's okay. But I do that too much. So I'm trying to get to the point.
You eat too much?
I eat too much.
You drink too much? Too much?
Can I go now?
What? I thought we were making 90s references.
I mean, yeah, but okay. So like I'm trying to be better at saying, okay, I've had my fill. Now I need to walk away.
Okay.
See, like with drinking, like I'll have maybe one or two. And I go, you know what? I feel good. And I stop.
What a concept.
What a concept. It works. You would be surprised at how often it works.
Works every time.
Works every time.
That's right. When I was... Oh, fuck. I had a thought.
Oh, did you now? That's fantastic. That whole time I was talking and you had a thought.
Pretty much.
Cool.
But yeah, like... I've come to the conclusion...
Okay.
That I might have gained a little weight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What would make you say that? What led you to this conclusion? What was the path you took?
I bought a scale.
Oh, yeah. That was your first mistake.
Yeah, absolutely. So, at my biggest previously, before life, before kids,
before life,
before I gave up.
When do you think you gave up?
I would say probably around right around December 2015 was right around the time I gave up.
Okay.
But anyway, back then, I think the most I ever weighed was about 220.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Decent weight. I'm now at 255.
Okay.
So, pretty big jump.
That is more weight, yes.
So, I decided, God damn it, it's about time I did something about it.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
What are you going to do?
Don't know yet. But I've done some things.
Oh,
okay?
What have you done?
Okay. So, the first thing I did was I bought one of these fancy-dancy Fitbit things. Look at that.
You got a new one.
Yeah, like it does shit.
What does it do?
I
had one, but I lost it.
You lost it?
Yeah.
Which one did you have?
I had like one of the very first generations.
Okay, this was like a brand new.
It was like a brand new fancy.
Yeah,
Fitbit.
it's the Fitbit Charge 2.
Oh.
The Deuce.
The Deuce.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm doing that so I can talk. Because I have a raspy voice today.
Yeah.
If you couldn't tell. I'm going to do water instead. That didn't help.
The water is probably a little bit better.
There we go. Okay.
There it is. Yep.
So anyway, this thing does a lot.
Yeah.
It does a lot like your fancy dancy smart fucking thing that you have in your wrist.
Well, to be honest, it doesn't really do too much.
Well, exactly. It's perfect.
Okay, then.
So what this does is it does like the obvious things that you would think it would do. It counts your steps for you.
I do that.
This one has a heart rate monitor on it, which is what I was looking for.
Yeah.
In it. And then it also does, it will show you text messages.
Mine does that.
Yes, and it will show you who is calling.
Mine does that.
On your phone, which is great. It has built-in breathing exercises.
Okay.
For you, so you can relax a little bit.
All right.
Has like the stopwatch, has like the setting you can tell it when to run. And then the best thing, which really helps me a lot, is it has the silent alarm.
Ah, yes.
Because I have kids.
You do.
And I don't know what's going on with your mic.
Am I popping?
Yeah, a little bit.
Ah.
But
sorry, folks.
But if I want to do anything in the morning, like I would have to wake up everybody to do something in the morning.
Sure.
So with this, I'll be able to do stuff in the morning without waking everybody up.
Right.
I haven't done anything yet, but but I plan on it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was step one. Was I got the fancy fucking thing, right?
That's a good step.
The next thing I did was I bought a bike helmet.
Okay.
I still need to buy the bike. but I got the helmet. Like I'm ready to go.
Hey, some people put the cart before the horse.
Well,
That's okay.
well, listen, it was on the clearance rack.
You know, you got to get it when you can.
It was a Margaritaville helmet.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's got a big fucking parrot on it. It's
oh
great.
my god, you fucking tool.
So I got that. So,
why are you not wearing that right now?
It's upstairs.
Oh, jeez.
But so I got the helmet.
Okay.
So that implies I'll be doing some exercise at some point.
Okay.
Right. So
you're gonna get a bike.
I'm gonna get a bike.
Okay.
I got it all picked out and everything. I'm just waiting for it to go on sale.
Oh, is it going to go on sale?
It went on sale last year.
Okay.
So I'm hoping it goes on sale again this year.
Okay.
Because I think that's how sales work.
Maybe not.
Let's see. Kevin has a silent alarm. He still sets it loud alarm and wakes me up on the weekends.
I sure do.
That's kind of a dick move.
You know, saying it out loud, yeah. It sounds like that.
So anyway, right before the show, we just got back from the grocery store.
Okay.
So we got rid of all the junk.
Oh,
all the junk's out of the house.
Good.
I had to eat it all.
See, that's I go through the same thing. Every time I try to do like a clean diet, I'm like, man, got all this junk food. I guess I got to eat it first.
Well, I mean, right before I decided to do this thing, I just happened to go to Walmart and I bought a cookie cake, and brought it home, and then
Why'd you buy a cookie cake?
Because they're fucking delicious for one, and two, it was on clearance. So
the two best things in life. It
was reasonable, and it's delicious.
It was fair.
So not only that, but I brought it home. Not just for myself, but for the kids. I ate like 3/4 of it.
But you still shared.
I still shared,
which is a good lesson to teach your children. Stuff and things.
Yeah. So we ate all the junk. We just got back, and we got fucking parsley. We got fucking cumin. We got fucking asparagus. Some other green shit. And
I was gonna say you should get more food because that doesn't sound like a lot.
And I think we got like chicken.
Chicken. Okay. Sounds like a game plan.
Yeah,
Sounds like a good plan.
So what we're gonna do is we're going sugar free. Is what we're gonna do because in my research, and this is something I wish I fucking knew back when I started wrestling. Is that sugar is the devil.
It is. It's like cocaine.
It is like cocaine. It's not as fun as cocaine, but it is like cocaine. But back in the day, we didn't know that. Because
I don't know. I think we still did.
Not to the extent that we know.
It was
now.
at the top of the pyramid.
Well,
which was like
the food pyramid's bullshit anyway. But anyway,
why is it bullshit?
Because the bottom of it is fucking breads and grains.
Well, I mean,
and all that shit's terrible for you.
Well, it's in a way, yeah.
No, they are terrible for you.
Okay. So the top and the bottom is you want to be in the middle. Well, that's what you want to aim for.
Right, you want to be average, just like everybody else.
Just like everybody else.
Yeah, perfect. So the idea is to go sugar-free and minimal carbs.
Okay.
And that's the idea here. And I wish I had known that back in the day, because back in the day what I would do is I would fast. Like, that was a big thing. Like, I was a faster. Like, I would do a 48-hour fast, not eat for 2 days.
No.
And then I'd be like, I would actually lose weight, but not obviously not healthy.
Yeah, that's don't do that.
And then as soon as the fast was over, I was like, oh, thank God I can eat something. Let's go to Little Caesars and pick up a fucking...
That's the problem. See, that's the thing I see a lot of people do is they go through this rigorous diet or exercise.
Right.
And then they go, I did it. I can have like all this junk food now, which I guess in a way, sure. Like you
Well,
could,
listen, this is America.
but like, you know, if your goal is to lose weight, like you obviously don't want to do that. But if your goal is like, I'm happy where I'm at, like I really want to enjoy like just terrible junk food, but you know, I know that it's not good for me, so I'm like, I'm gonna go through like an intense workout. Like, oh, well, okay, you know, you're kind of balancing the stuff.
Well,
there.
I mean, and that's what I've been doing for the past couple of years is I'm like, oh, I'm not wrestling anymore, so I can eat all the food.
Right.
And I did. And then I'm just like, oh, I'm not wrestling anymore. I don't have to lift anything.
Yeah,
which I didn't.
Yeah.
And then 30 pounds go by, and then I'm in the predicament that I'm in.
Yeah, I kind of went through I went through a little bit of a phase, or like about a year ago, where because I hadn't really had a poor diet in a while, so I was like, you know what I could do is I could just go get a burrito. I was like, I'm working out still. Like, I'm working out every day. I'm doing all this stuff. Like, I gotta have a burrito. Burrito won't kill me. Like, I go and I have the burrito. And then the next day, I'm like, man, I could really go for a sub and some soup. And, like, it escalates. It escalates.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still working out every day, but I'm just, instead of, like, still going up in my performance,
right,
I'm just, like, kind of plateauing.
Okay.
So, I've been more cognizant of that lately, which is why I'm now doing hey, I am full. I am no longer going to eat.
Right.
I will take this little thing home and have lunch for tomorrow. Or let's be fair, a snack for tomorrow.
Right. So we bought all the good food, all the fresh food, produce, fresh things, all that kind of stuff. Some kefir.
Ah,
yeah,
kefir.
Some probiotics. Yeah, all over my mic, pal.
It's a Mick Ultra. It's okay. It is the superior light beer.
If that's what you want to tell yourself. But the next thing we're gonna get a food scale.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do the weigh it out, portion it out,
all right,
kind of thing, and then we're gonna be on the right track. So the goal, the goal is, by the time that we go on vacation,
right,
at the end of August, to where we're going to the beach, and then we're going to Disney and stuff like that. The goal is to get to a point where we're not embarrassed to be in pictures.
Okay.
Because currently,
yeah,
it's pretty bad.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll take your word for it. I won't.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, I look back at the pictures of our last trip, and I'm like, oh, let's not post that one.
Oh, So you're giving yourself a 6-month game plan, basically.
6-month game plan to hopefully, I want to get back down to 220.
Back down to 220.
So 30 pounds in 6 months.
That's not
It's not undoable.
I feel like it's not undoable. Let's see. So 30 pounds, 6 months. Okay. Yeah.
It's not undoable.
A couple pounds a month.
Now, if I want to be super ambitious and, like, I don't know, go further, I guess. Who wants to do that, you know?
What would be further for you?
My dream weight.
Right.
Well, let's see. The best I ever was, or the lowest I ever was while wrestling, was I got all the way the fuck down to 189.
Okay.
Which will never fucking happen again.
When I started, like, I see pictures of me when I first started now, and I'm like, Jesus, I look like I ate old me now. Because, like, I was a $175 when I started.
Yeah.
And which was weird because I was like 205 prior to that.
Okay.
Because, like, when I started training, I was like 205.
Okay. And then what, you leaned up?
And then I leaned up.
Okay. Got on that good shit, right?
That turkey and water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turkey and rice. I'll bulk you right up.
But that's what I feel like I've been
Gotta
eating
make
now.
sure you get that Japanese rice. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I hear the Japanese water is quite good. A friend once told me that.
Yes. So, anyway, I've now got the tools.
Okay.
Minus the bike.
You've got the helmet, which is a start. Okay. Now, do you plan to do anything besides dieting?
I think I'm going to do a little yoga.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I'm going to get into the yoga. I hear it's good.
Yeah. Really stretch it out.
Stretch it out. And it's something I've never tried before. And it's something that I think I can do at the house. And I don't have to buy anything. So that's pretty helpful.
Yeah. I mean, you have a mat. You can do it on here.
Exactly. Exactly.
You've got space.
So
do you plan to go to the gym at all, or
no?
Oh, okay.
No. Can't afford a gym membership. This thing costs like $100. So
I mean, I can just guest pass you.
oh, can you?
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk after the show.
Okay.
Then,
We'll
pal.
go after. Yeah. You want to go right after the show?
I got stuff to do.
Yeah, me too. I got to sleep.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about
Okay.
it. We'll
Yeah.
talk. Anyway.
Yeah.
So that's my new thing.
Okay. So, okay. Well, hang on here. So, because I'm thinking about what you plan to do for your diet. Like, what do you like? How do you envision that going? Like, are you gonna meal prep?
Yes and no.
Oh,
I'm gonna meal prep breakfast, which is gonna be like a bunch of eggs and shit, which
Okay.
I eat all the time anyway.
Sure.
And eggs are the fucking greatest for you anyway.
Yes, they are.
So I'm gonna prep my eggs. At lunch, I think I'm just gonna get like a salad at the cafeteria
Okay.
kind of thing. Bring my own dressing for it.
Can I make a suggestion?
What?
Just go cold turkey. Don't do dressing.
Really?
Oh man, yeah,
That's tough.
it's tough, but believe me, you'll get used to it.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because it's almost just like eating, like, because I mean, you know, like people at work will bring in like a bag of carrots or like a bag of celery or whatever and just eat that. I mean, at that point, you're basically just eating a dry salad.
Pretty much. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
It'll suck for a little while, but I sort of like freshman year of college, all I ate were dry salads.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
It, like now to this day, if I can get a salad without any dressing, I go for it.
Really?
Yep.
Might have to try it.
Yeah. Just like give yourself like a week.
A week?
Just like try it for a week.
Okay.
Like again, it's gonna be boring, but
That's my life anyway. So
but yeah,
it is what it is.
that's a pro tip. Dry salads.
dry
Yeah,
salads.
because it's kind of like I don't know. I found like because when I went through my first diet and exercise routine, what I found that helped me out a lot, and really that helped me out the most, was cutting out all the small things.
Oh, another 90s reference.
And we're right on top of it. But like salad dressing, soda, like any sugary drinks, like the candy, like any like really easy to grab snack food, like just cutting all that out helped immensely.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do all that stuff. I ordered on Amazon, I ordered a 24 case of sugar-free energy drinks. So I will no longer be partaking in the sugary ones.
Okay.
So I'll be cutting that out.
Yeah, just be careful of that that aspartame.
Oh, excuse me?
The artificial sweeteners.
Okay.
That was bad for you.
And what are you going to do? It's all bad for you.
I mean, yeah, that is a fair way to look at it, I suppose.
But I think that I think I got a good game plan.
Yeah.
I think I'm on the right
It
track.
sounds like you're heading in a good direction.
I just gotta get that bike.
You do. Just gotta get that bike, man. I mean, you
Just
got the
gotta
helmet.
Target. Hook me up.
Well, also,
Go on sale.
yeah. The other problem is it's like, okay, it was like 65 degrees out today.
Right.
Like, isn't it supposed to blizzard out tomorrow?
Well, by Friday we're supposed to get like 9 inches.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that's the thing. I'm thinking like they're waiting for spring to put shit on sale.
Jeez, I
So
feel like
I'll
that's
have
when
to
the
do like
prices go
downward
up.
facing dog until
Yeah.
fucking spring and shit.
Dude, that was fucking killing me today, man. Like, I went out for my lunch break. I had to go to the post office. So like, I go out. I got my jacket. I got my flannel on. I step outside. I'm like, oh, the sun is out. and it's warm.
The sun is shining.
There's a nice breeze.
The sky is blue.
Like, I got in my car.
Well, bluish gray.
Yeah, well, like on my bluish gray car. Got my car. I started driving down the road, and like good music's playing. I'm like, oh, look at this. Roll the windows down. I got the breeze blowing through my hair. I go. There's no line at the. There's no line at the post office.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, look at this. This is great. You know, drive back to work, get in. I still got time to eat my lunch. I'm like, wow, this is fantastic. I step out of my office to leave work. It's fucking 50 degrees out, pouring rain. I see somebody sideswipe my fucking car. Like, what is this horse shit? Then I find out it's supposed to blizzard on Friday.
Yep.
Fuck you, Syracuse.
We gotta get out of this shithole. Where are you on leaving Syracuse?
Oh, my God. I could leave tomorrow.
Me too. All right.
We actually talked about it, Christy and I. She was like, hey, like, you know, because, like, we talked about, like, you know, would you ever want to move? And we're like, yeah, I think, you know.
Sure.
It could, you know, it's a very strong possibility.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, like, she's brought up Texas a lot. She's like, you know, like we're doing like times and like trying to like map out like a game plan if we were to do it and like when. And I'm like, why not just do it like next month?
Right.
I'm like, yeah, we could. I mean, we can't, but like,
but you could.
But like that was, I think, the first time I realized that I'm in the mindset of, yeah, I could leave.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
I could just go.
Yeah,
I could go. Like, yeah.
I've been in that, and that's the thing. Like once you're in that mindset,
right,
you can't get out of it. Because I've been.
Yeah, I think so.
I came to that conclusion like 2 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, where I'm just like, okay, what do we have to do to get the fuck out of here?
I mean, just go.
Well, that's not. It's easier for you.
See, I don't know.
You don't own a house.
Okay. So
the problem is, in order for me to move anywhere else,
right,
I have to sell this house first.
That's true.
This is a tiny house. It's a very small market for anybody that wants to buy this house.
I feel like you just got to find the right person. Like, there's got to be someone out there.
Well, I'm sure there is.
It's like some guy.
Hey, you want to buy my house, man?
I ain't got no money, man.
Ah, fuck.
I ain't got money, but like, I'm broke.
Beer and shit.
I got beer money.
Right, so she's looking at Texas.
Yeah.
You're looking at
warm.
The South.
Warm. Well, I mean, you know, like Texas technically is like the South, but like
Texas is barely a state.
It's Texas is like a big place.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
like Texas is like you drive 12 hours through Texas and you're still in Texas.
And you're still in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like Georgia's kind of the same way. Like if you drive, like I remember one time I was in Florida, and I was like, oh man, I really want some White Castle.
Yeah.
Where's the closest White Castle? And the closest White Castle was in Georgia. And I'm like, oh, that's not bad.
Right.
And I look, 10 hours away.
Well, where in Florida were you?
Clearwater.
Okay, so like that's a little ways down.
It's about midway.
Which is a little ways down.
I guess.
I mean, you're midway through a state. Florida's kind of a long state.
I guess.
It's America's penis.
It is.
It is.
It's an impressive one, too.
It's quite impressive.
Can handle some damage.
Yeah.
High winds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Wait, does that mean...
Oh, Jesus, what?
Does that mean Irma fellatioed Florida?
Jesus Christ. No.
Okay, moving on.
Because at that point, like, I mean, would you say that like Harvey was the rim job?
Well, listen, he's in jail and he did some stuff to some actresses, and it's horrible.
You're on fire, right? Good for you, man. You really brought your A game.
I know.
Look at that. Are we like shifting like the show dynamic right now?
I don't know.
You're the one who's always on point, and I'm the one who's just gonna get belligerent and drunk.
Wait, was I not on point before?
So basically, what you're thinking for your game plan moving forward.
I see how it is.
So yeah. So, okay.
Yep.
But, like, real talk. So,
Yeah.
you've got your diet.
Yep.
You've got your helmet.
I got my helmet.
You got your helmet. You got your Fitbit.
Got my Fitbit.
You got your yoga plan.
Uh-huh.
And you've got all intentions to build. What?
I ran out of fingers.
Yeah, that was only 3 things. And you've got all intentions to get a bike.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the wife is doing it too.
Okay.
So she's on board. She's gonna be making the dinners. What have you?
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll see what happens.
Cool.
Hopefully, I don't give up in a week.
I hope so too.
I've got the helmet.
I mean, what are you gonna do with it?
I gotta at least get the bike, right?
I really want to see this helmet.
It's upstairs. I'll show
Okay.
you.
We'll do a little thing later.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So yeah, good plan.
All right.
All right.
How you doing?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I got my beer.
All right. So what are we talking about today?
Okay. A little bit of a follow-up from last week. As we talked about some space and shit.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit here and there.
A little bit.
So, and the one thing we talked about and discussed was fucking like life outside of this world.
All right.
Yeah.
Do
Apparently,
you believe in magic?
that's not 90s.
No, that's on my 80s.
It's like more 80s.
Yeah.
Maybe even like 70s.
No, not 70s.
Who did that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Papa Smurf. Who knows?
Okay. But apparently, there has been proof of life found on Saturn's moon.
Really?
Yeah. Large amounts of methane found on one of Saturn's moons could be the biggest indication yet that there is life elsewhere within our solar system.
Wait a minute. Methane?
Methane.
So people were shitting on Saturn's moon?
Just straight up duking.
Okay.
Yeah. So NASA's Cassini spacecraft first detected the presence of methane on Saturn's moon. Let's see, on one of Saturn's 62 moons last year.
All right.
After thorough research, experts believe that the methane could be the byproduct of alien activity.
Excrement.
Ew.
We came back around.
I don't.
Much like Dairy Queen, it comes back around.
Okay, fine. I'll give you that. Now I got the visual in my head. A new study has found that some extremely tough microbes found on Earth could survive in the freezing conditions on the moon. What's more is that these hardy microbes could be eating hydrogen that is produced by the interactions between water and rock beneath the icy surface. And the latest study performed in a laboratory on Earth showed that a biological byproduct of these microbes eating hydrogen is methane. So, oh my God.
By the way,
there it is.
Here's my helmet.
Holy cow.
It is a Margaritaville.
You purchased that. Wow.
Margaritaville helmet, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't quite know what to expect. And to be honest with you,
it's not fucking up the screen.
I am blown away. Well, that's because of this fancy new lighting we got going on here.
Yeah, look at that. So I'm gonna be that asshole wearing this thing.
Please tell me, I hope to God that you have got some bike shorts.
Oh, I've got bike shorts.
Oh, like the short.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh man, I hope you come driving down my street.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Do 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 do.
I will. I just want to like run behind you on that now all the time. I'm so happy we did this. Yeah, that's great. That's fantastic.
Continue.
Okay. So yeah, the long short of it is we could have some activity outside of this world.
Maybe.
Why do you say maybe?
Well, listen.
Why won't you give me this? How dare you?
I'm sorry to ruin your prep. Listen, like, there's gases everywhere. Fucking.
Well, what I always say is when there's gas, there's life.
See, but then, like, there'd be life on Jupiter.
You don't know that there's not.
I mean, that's fair.
That's sound logic. I'm not you know, I mean, like, I'm not a scientist, but I do have a couple degrees.
Yeah, but they're useless. So
you're not wrong.
Like, you're unhappy. So, like, what the fuck?
I am.
But yeah, isn't fucking Venus like mostly made up of gas?
I don't know. Sure.
And like I know Jupiter's atmosphere is like Tatooine basically. And
okay.
always a sandstorm. Mm-hmm. And then there's Pluto, which is fucked up, right?
It is and it isn't.
No, it is, man. Come on.
It is?
Don't do that to Pluto.
Oh.
Whatever do to you, man.
Just admit it.
Yeah, come on, man. It's messed up, right?
Yeah.
Like, listen, if someone was like,
oh my God.
If someone went to your house, right?
Yeah.
And someone looked at your toaster.
Right.
And they're like, hey, man, you know that toaster you've been using all these years?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, it's a pretty good toaster. I got it at Ollie's. It was a good bargain.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. It's been reliable. It's been
Ollie's the bargain place.
Yeah, exactly. Right? And they're like, hey, man, it's not a toaster anymore.
No.
And you're like, why?
What is it?
And they're like, it's too small to be a toaster.
I mean,
and you're like, but I can get like 2 pieces of bread in there, fine. Like, yeah, I kind of have to smush it a little bit to get in there, but for the most part, you get toast.
Hang on. You see right away, you're poking holes in this scenario because I would never own a toaster that would destroy the food.
Well, no. I'm not saying it destroys the food.
You just said
I'm just saying
you gotta smush it. If you gotta smush the toast a little
I'm just
bit,
saying you got it on sale.
No,
you got a good deal.
But you said why would I, Kevin Graham with 3 degrees, own a toaster that you got to smush the bread a little bit just to get it in?
Because you're so unhappy.
Yeah, I guess. So I tell that story to sort of get.
I'm not
okay, fine. Yeah, we'll go back. Okay.
But then they're like, 2 years later, they're like, oh no, it's a toaster again.
Well, no shit, it's a toaster. I bought it. I think I know.
It's kind of fucked up, right?
We're spiking.
It's kind of fucked up. Pluto. Represent.
Always and forever.
I think I just shut off my Fitbit.
I put it to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I tell that story to tell this one.
Okay.
Because they're not directly related, but they kind of are.
Okay.
Because I find it very odd that it's like all this stuff's coming out at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So there's apparently they found life on one of Saturn's moons.
Okay, but what does that have to do with Pluto?
You brought Pluto up. I didn't.
What do you mean? This is your story.
Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't talking about Pluto.
That's messed up.
No, you don't talk about Pluto like that.
Exactly.
So possibly there's life outside of this world.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently the Army wants to give soldiers an extra hand during their next firefight. Literally.
What does that have to do with anything?
So, have you seen the movie Aliens?
Well, of course.
Okay. So, in the movie...
Isn't that where she goes in, like, the big forklift thing?
Yeah. She's like, you stay away from her, you bitch. And then she fucking, pow, just straight up fucks that alien up.
Was that Aliens?
That was Aliens.
Are we talking about Aliens or Alien?
Aliens.
Or the
Alien
second?
2, yeah, because there were 2 aliens with the Space Marines.
Right.
Fucking game over, man. Game over. Rest in peace.
Right on.
Yeah. But apparently the Army Research Lab engineers are officially testing a mechanical third arm designed to help soldiers wield oversized weaponry and heavy loads downrange without sacrificing their performance.
Would you like to see the size of my third arm, buddy?
Oh. No. But... while the service has been hacking away at the abdomen-mounted apparatus, creatively dubbed the third arm.
It is on my abdomen.
Where was I? The abdomen-mounted apparatus, creatively dubbed the third arm since last year. The Army says the current 3.3 pound or 3.5 pound prototype can support an M249 squad automatic weapon or a 20-pound defensive shield for added protection and cover. Then the article goes on to say, like, okay, that's great, but let's be real. This is just the holster for the M62A2 smart gun from the movie.
To get Wi-Fi?
What?
It's a smart gun, right?
Yeah.
And get Wi-Fi?
And like hook it up with Bluetooth?
Yeah, stream YouTube.
Well, I mean, this movie was made in the 80s.
Okay.
So, like, probably not at that point.
I mean, I'm still waiting on my fucking hoverboard, so.
Well, apparently, I mean, if we're getting the third arm here, if we're getting the smart gun, I mean, at this point, how far away from the hoverboard can we really be?
Well, when did Aliens come out?
Aliens?
Aliens, because that's where it was featured, correct?
Yeah, Aliens came out in 86.
See, we should already have the hoverboard then. Back to the Future was... No, wait,
Well,
no. Back to the Future 2.
When?
Okay, hold on. You might have me on a technicality there.
I think it might.
You might.
I might.
Because Back to the Future was 85.
Back to the Future. Okay.
So what was Back to the Future 2?
Back to the Future 2 was 89.
Okay, all right. Well,
But,
okay.
but
we're-
wait,
we're-
but
we're-
hang on.
we're-
Hang on now. What year did they go to in Back to the Future 2?
2015.
I mean, the Cubs did just win the World Series.
No, they didn't.
The Cubs?
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, the GOAT. See, because, like... Well, hold on.
Okay.
Sidebar. They use the GOAT for too many things. Okay, because there's, like, the Cubs GOAT.
Isn't that the curse of the Billy Goat?
Yeah.
Which one was the Billy Goat?
The
Cubs?
There's a curse of the GOAT, and then there's Tom Brady. Like, I don't know what's the difference.
So, but, like, Tom Brady is just an acronym.
For what?
Greatest of
Tim
all time.
of
What? No.
Manicure.
Goat. Goat is
Beach.
an acronym. Oh, stop.
Rally.
You're hurting yourself. I feel like you're going to have
Umbrella.
a conniption fit right now. Stop.
Dainty. Yellow.
It's okay. It's okay.
Why is Tom Brady an acronym? I don't understand.
No. Goat. Goat.
Okay.
The GOAT is an acronym.
Okay.
Greatest of all time. Yeah. Which is debatable. Let's be real. It's fucking debatable. I will fight you in the parking lot if you disagree.
I don't know sports.
So, but, you know, I will say that GOAT does get thrown around a lot.
Which, I mean, if you scare them, they collapse. So.
But some of them know parkour.
That's true.
And you never want to fuck with a GOAT that knows parkour.
Don't fuck with the GOAT, period. It's just not worth it.
No. So
even if you buy the little, like, 25-cent pellets to hold out your hand with, it's not worth it.
bite your hand off.
Bite your finger.
I've seen it.
I know. Once I worked with this guy that was missing a finger.
Oh, yeah?
I asked him how his finger was gone.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was a snowblower and some.
I was going to say, what was it, Nom?
No, his snowblower got clogged and he reached his hand in there.
I had a roommate once that did that, but with a lawnmower.
And lost his finger?
Lost like 4.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. It's crazy. So, okay, but back to this whole hoverboard.
What are we talking about?
Hoverboards.
Okay.
And aliens.
Why the fuck don't we have hoverboards?
Well, we kind of did, but it was like not really there yet.
Listen, Hugh Jackman fucked that whole thing up.
What do you mean, Hugh Jackman?
He fucking complained about his kids not having a hoverboard on the plane because the lithium batteries were
Are
exploding.
you sure that was Hugh Jackman, not Adam Baldwin?
Like
Or
90%.
Alec Baldwin, rather.
No, it was definitely it was some Aussie who was doing it.
Way to lump them all in. Those fucking Aussies just complaining about their goddamn lithium-ion batteries.
Pretty sure it was Hugh Jackman because he's a son of a bitch.
Is he, though?
Listen, what has he done that I've enjoyed?
I don't know, man. I don't know your life.
Exactly.
Okay. But I feel like we're not far off. I mean, I feel like this is something like we can get from an Elon Musk guy.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a very possible.
I'm just putting all the, like, if I had all the balls.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If I had all the balls, which are like what? Like 5 balls?
What balls?
All the balls.
What balls? What ball? What are these balls you speak of?
If I had all the balls, I'd put them in Elon Musk's court. Like, I give him all the balls.
Oh, okay. You start talking about balls. I'm like, I don't. What are these balls you speak of?
No,
where are they?
I mean, they're not like the balls of Florida that got fondled by Irma as well, but you know they are the.
Going back to that.
Continue on.
Okay.
I'm out of water.
So you are out of water. Are you okay? Do you want a beer?
I mean, I got.
You got that. Okay. This is one that you had actually sent me last week that I forgot that you sent me and totally didn't read.
Yeah.
But apparently,
because we're good friends.
Because we're great friends, and I read all the things you give me. An
You still owe
alien.
me a number, dude.
Well, Doc, I'm not really concerned with a number. An alien cyber attack could be a possibility.
Yeah.
So let's see. The scenario, while far-fetched, is an understatement. But a pair of astrophysicists say in a bizarre paper released this month that the possibility of an extraterrestrial hack, one far more sophisticated than the attack in Independence Day, which is referenced a lot in the article because fucking Goldblum, yay,
Right.
is worth taking
He's a genius.
seriously. He's fucking Goldblum, man.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the deal.
Okay, we'll just get right into it.
Here's
Fuck
the
it.
deal. This is assuming a lot.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so here's the deal. First off, there has to be extraterrestrial life. Right?
I mean, if we do the math.
No, I'm with you on that.
Okay,
I'm with you on that.
Okay.
There's
Just in
like,
case we need to, I can
like,
explain it.
like Christy. Did she explain it to you?
Explain what?
The math?
No, we didn't talk about this.
All right, Christy, do the math. What are the odds that there's life in the universe? Do the math.
Well, I'm saying I'm doing the
God.
math right now. You know, methane gas on Saturn's moon
Right.
plus mechanical arm being
So
researched by the U.S. military.
Well, Saturn's moon's like the
plus
universe outhouse,
the
right?
potential of an alien cyber attack equals Independence Day. I'm just saying, man.
Christy, run the numbers. So, like I said, this is assuming a lot. A, that there's life out there, which I agree that there probably is.
It probably is.
B, that they found us, which
I feel like it's not
Who
that
the fuck
difficult
knows?
to do. We shot a fucking car into space.
Well-
I'm pretty sure they're gonna find us.
okay. B, what number am I on? C,
That's a letter.
whatever. C,
Roman numeral X.
yes. I that they would
Right.
know coding.
I mean, they could have developed their own form. I mean, they
Listen,
gotta
Christy,
have their
like,
own
I
language.
could pay you.
Okay, the fucking Russians, if they
Well,
can
hold on,
hack
CNN.
in,
Let's hold on there for a second. Christy, like, you can do numbers. Like, that's what you do. Like, don't have a fucking worthless degree like this guy.
I've got 3. That at least is worth something.
Yeah, that's 3 numbers of worthlessness. You've got at least.
How many degrees you got?
I'm working on it.
There you go.
What she got, 2?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
2. I'm just saying she's better.
More apt to deal with this.
Figure out the numbers. Wait, what was I?
You were on
3. 3C.
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 Yeah.
They would have to know. Well, what was 2? Coding.
Coding.
They have to
gotta
know
know
coding.
coding, which is a possibility. If they are as advanced as we are, they probably have their own coding language.
Right. And C3, they'd have to give a fuck. Which
Why wouldn't they?
I don't.
You don't of what?
Anything.
You don't.
Yeah.
Somebody else does.
Who?
If you're telling me, okay, that if we go, suddenly there's a population on, we'll say Mars.
Okay.
It's close. We got shit there already.
Yep.
That we're not going to go.
Yeah, Matt Damon's there, right?
Yeah, Matt Damon's over there growing potatoes.
Right. Sweet potatoes.
Poop potatoes, really. Which are probably still pretty sweet.
I ain't picky.
If we find out that there's a colony on Mars,
Right.
that somebody in this world isn't going to go, oh man, we need to go get that.
Well, yeah, that's Trump. But
We're going to go and we're going to build a wall around the colony and make sure that they can't get over the wall. That's what he's going to say.
probably.
We're gonna have to beat the Russians.
Like, I think there's more odds of him saying that
yeah. Than there being
a colony on Mars.
But I'm saying, if there's a colony on Mars, you know there's going to be another space race.
Well, maybe, but like, let's.
Russia is going to try.
I don't care.
Fucking Russia is going to try to put people on Sweet potato cider.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
I just bought like a whole thing.
Russia is going to try to put people on Mars, and then they're going to hack our Facebooks and tell us that it's all a bunch of hootenanny, and then they're going to be the ones.
Listen, I don't trust a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like, I trust my wife. I trust like my kids.
Yeah.
I trust my car will get me to A to B. Like, you're okay.
I'm okay.
And
reasonable.
Yeah, like your girlfriend is cool too. But like, I don't trust the government.
Yeah.
I don't trust Facebook.
No.
I don't trust Twitter. I don't trust Instagram. Like this like game I downloaded of like digital cornholes. Okay.
Oh.
Like, I trust that to be fair.
He'll trust digital cornhole, but not his government.
No. What was my point?
I don't know. That's the problem, is I don't know what your point was. I thought I was the drunk one.
Listen, you guys are cool. Like, that's... I think that was the point.
Okay, so, you know what's fucked up is I forgot what we were talking about. You have broken me.
I'm telling you,
Life on Mars.
There's something wrong with you.
There's nothing wrong with me.
You're drinking too much.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Fine. Okay? I'm fine. But yeah, life on Mars.
12 steps.
If there's life on Mars, we're going to take 12 steps to get there.
Uh-huh.
That's what we're going to go through. Elon Musk will get us there.
Well, that would be some very fortunate landing of a car craft to be 12 steps away from whatever the colony is.
Yeah.
Yeah. The dude's building like an underground railroad. I'm not even kidding.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong. Oh, boy. Let's end on this.
What's next?
So we're getting out of space. We're coming back to Earth.
Oh, good.
Yes.
I know Earth.
You know Earth. You know it quite well. You hung out with him the other week.
A little bit.
He owes you $10, I'm sure.
He does. That son of a bitch.
So there's a new social media player on the market. I don't know if you or anybody watching or listening might have been one of the first million to sign up.
No.
But I was.
You were?
Yes.
Look at you on the fucking pulse.
For a new app.
Look, I've got a fucking...
What's your pulse right now?
83.
That's pretty good, right?
No, it's terrible.
Terrible?
Yeah, it's awful.
I wonder what mine is.
Not good. Well, no, you're probably better than me. Like, back when I was...
What's a good resting heart rate?
Well, let me tell you this story. So, back when I actually went to college the first time, they did a mandatory, like, you had to go see the nurse to get your blood pressure and shit. You
gotta do a physical.
Right.
It's common.
So
they touch your balls.
Right. So they can't... Well, they didn't do that.
Oh.
But, so they could waive the insurance on you.
Yeah.
Basically.
I did that.
So when she did...
They touched my balls.
They did it wrong.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, did you pay extra? I'm going to lose my voice by the end of this fucking thing.
You know, I did start a story before you cut me off.
Hold on. I'm getting there.
You had it out here.
So, when I went and got my heart rate.
Your heart rate.
Back then, I was running. Daily. I was running 6 miles and shit like that and doing some good shit. And they're like, oh, another one of these kids got a 56 heart rate.
Yeah.
And like at the time, I'm like, I don't know if that's good, that's bad, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's excellent because I'm rocking a fucking 83 now, which is a fucking trek away from 56.
I remember
the 5th of November.
Well, yeah, it's November 5th.
Yeah.
But I remember anytime having to get the physical and blood pressure done prior to wrestling, the doc would always tell me, "You've got the best one yet."
Really?
I always had the best blood pressure.
Good for you.
And best pulse.
See, a couple times the doctor's like, hey, why don't you go take a shot of Jack and come back and see me real quick? You know, we'll just get that blood pressure down real quick.
One time the doc watched me work out, and it made me feel very uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, he was looking at your penis.
Yeah. I wasn't working out with my penis.
Well, no, but he's still looking at it.
Oh, Jesus.
What are we talking about?
So, social media.
Mm.
That was a fucking terrible tangent. Vero.
Yeah.
At first, reports say it might look like a night mode version of Instagram that doesn't force crop photos, and it has a whole bunch of other features for sorting various interests that its users might have. One big feature that it was trying to promote was share the content with the audience that you want to share it with. You know, see the content from the people that you want to see.
So people are looking for big titties can find the big titties form.
I mean, if you have trouble finding big titties on the internet, I think
God help you.
I think you have more problems.
Yeah.
So, and I saw a couple people talking about it, and I was like, I'll check it out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, see what this new thing's all about. I try to be on the forefront of
You're
social
a hip
media.
young 20-something.
I'm a hip young 20-something.
Mm-hmm.
And, plus I work in marketing, so it's good to know what's out there.
That's true.
So I downloaded it, and it was like, hey, you got to, get an activation code. I was like, all right. So I put in the activation code, and it was like, it didn't work. I'm like, what do you mean? And then I got an email that says, congratulations, you signed up for an account.
Like, are you sure?
Like, wait, yeah, exactly. I was like, are you sure that I did? I don't know that I did. So I had to back all the way out. And I go to log in, and it logged me in. And I was like, okay.
Okay.
And I look at the email, and it was like, you're one of the first million people to subscribe. And
Did you get a free cake?
This was like 18 hours after it had launched. And it was like, you don't have to pay for life for this app. And I was like, are people going to have to? Like,
I was going to say.
I wasn't told that
I wasn't expecting.
I wasn't told that there would be a price point.
A transaction. Yeah.
But, okay, hey, yeah, free shit. All right, rock on, I guess. So I go and I look at it, and, obviously there's, like, no content because there's, like, nobody on it.
Right.
But the first problem I really had was, so, like, I signed up, I'm like, cool. And then, like, I closed out because I had to, like, go do something. I go, all right, I'm going to check it out again. And, like, I go to load it. Nothing. Just sitting there. Nothing. It's, like, not even crashing. It's just it's just sitting there. Nothing. Okay. So I close out, go back in later. Nothing. Won't open. Just won't work. I'm like, this is great. So finally I get in. And I'm looking through it. I'm like, okay, so this is just Instagram. It's just, well, I mean, you can do a little bit more, but like it's basically just Instagram.
Right.
It's kind of like Instagram and Tumblr, and you get to like put people in three.
What's a Tumblr?
Another day.
Okay.
And it's like you get to put people in 3 categories and like follow people.
Like asshole, bigger asshole, biggest asshole?
Basically.
Okay.
There's like acquaintance, friend, and then close friend.
Mm.
Where
would I fall?
You would fall in the close friend.
Oh, wow.
Like for instance, Christy found me on it because she signed up.
Acquaintance?
Well, at first, because everybody gets listed as an acquaintance, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make her a close friend.
You're gonna bump her up a little bit.
Bump her up to a close friend. Yeah.
All right.
But then, like, I went to hit follow her so I could follow her and like see her stuff, and it just wouldn't work.
Well, she blocked you.
Well, no.
Clearly.
So apparently, for
got
like
all those nudes she's telling everybody.
Oh, hey man, what the fuck? So apparently, like the first 48 hours, this fucking app was up and running. Like, just constantly crashed. Like, server timed out. Like, nobody was able to post content.
Right.
Nothing was able to work. Not for nothing. To have like this amount of technical difficulties, like right at launch, when your goal is to get like 1 million people right away.
Right.
Like if your goal is to race towards 1 million, you can't have shit like this.
Right.
So apparently, like, everybody was like, oh, hey, a new social app. And then they signed in. They're like, yeah. And then, like, 2 hours later, they were like, no.
Fuck this thing.
Yeah, like, so, been, like, a lot of backlash on it already. And then apparently, like, there's not a lot of good things to say about the guy that was, like, the CEO of the company.
Oh.
So, like, there's that, too. We're going long, so if you want to find out more, just look it up. I wouldn't... The brain wreck stamp of approval does not go on Vero.
Okay.
So it is not recommended.
So
And basically, you've got 18 other social media platforms to run on. Stick to one of those. And here's a pro tip: just post better shit. That's all I say.
like, are you talking to like the universe?
The universe?
Post better
just
shit.
Post better shit.
I mean, I guess.
Like you could look at you can go on your.
I mean, this show's okay.
We're you can go on your political tirades if you want, if that's your thing, left, right, I don't give a fuck. Middle, hey, more power to you. Just post, post a picture of a taco every now and then.
And if you want to send us our picture of tacos, and that
if you want to show us your taco, send it to brainwreckshow@gmail.com or tag us on Instagram or Twitter, which is just Brainwreck Show, and you can find us on Facebook, which is facebook.com/Brainwreck Show.
Yeah.
It's all the same. If you can't find us by now, you're not trying.
What was that line?
I don't know.
Do it or not, there is no try.
Sounds like an.
That's not the one I was thinking of, but it'll do. For this episode of Brainwreck, I'm Jason X.
I'm Kevin Graham.
And this has been Brainwreck.